English Marushinchana 2025-26 lesson based assignment material 10th standard lesson 1 A hero. Which word can be formed by rearranging the letters? B is correct answer education. Second question, which word can be formed by rearranging the letters? A advance. Respect sir and madam. Complete about the food condition of the village road. I am writing this letter to draw your kind attentions to the extremely bad condition of the main road in our village. Number 4. Question number 3. Who wrote the letter to the Grama Panchayat? B. Rajesh Kumar. Fourth question is what is the main issue mentioned in the letter? C. Poor condition of the village road. Fifth question. What synonym did the patient have? B. Sore throat and fever. Lesson number 2. Grandma climbs a tree. First question. How old was the grandmother when she last climbed a tree? 62. B answer. Second. When told that growing old should be gone about gracefully, how did grandma respond? She laughed and said, grow disgracefully. Third question. From whom did the grandmother learn to climb trees? C. A loving brother. Fourth. When confessed to her bedroom, grandma found it like a brick season in hill. This indicates her strong preference for outdoor activities and freedom. Fifth question. The poem concludes with grandma upholding her right to ri- reside in a tree. This final action primarily suggests her A is answer stubbornness and defense. Lesson number 3. There is a girl by the tracks. What is C.V. Ramanna best known for? C answer the Ramanna effect. Second question. In which city did C.V. Ramanna make his famous discovery? C. Kolkata. Third one. Who did Rahul visit the bus stations with? D is father. Fourth. What were the conductors doing at the station? C. Shooting the name of destinations. Fifth. What activity is the finally most likely engaged in? B. Walking in a park for a picnic. Lesson number 4. Quality of mercy. 1. How does mercy drop from heaven according to the poem? As the gentle rain. Second one. The whereas it is twice blessed means that mercy blesses both the one who give and the one who takes. What does the king's sculpture primarily represent in the poem? B. The force of temporal power. Fourth question. When mercy seasons justice, it implies that justice become more fire and compassionate. Fifth question. The poem states that Mercy, in enthroned in the heart of kings, and is an attribute to God Himself. This highlights mercy's see divine and inherent nature. Narayanpura incident, lesson number fifth. In what year does the Narayanpura incident take place? 1942. The students in the procession merchant marched as if the police did not exist. They suggest they were deliberately ignoring the authorities. See answer. Third, what object were Mohana and another boy holding aloft during the march? B. A picture of the Mahatma. Mohan's explanation that they did not want to go to jail, not has at anyway demonstrates is B answer strategic thinking. Fifth, Amma is quick decision to hide the cycling machine inside the puja room and then back needs to the main suggest her resourcefulness and quick thinking under pressure. Gentlemen of Rio and Media. Lesson number 6. Question number 1. Where does the story begin? B. By Shantiniketan's riverbank. Second question. What lesson does Tagore teach through the butterfly? All life is interconnected. Why does Mira intelli fair nature? A. Her mother warned her of dangerous. The book is dash than the one I read last week. Better. Fifth. Mount Everest is the dash mountain in the world highest. Lesson 7. I am the land. Which of these is most appropriate for the beginning of a letter to your teacher? Be dear teacher. To you are writing about your best friend. Which sentence could start your paragraph? A. He is my best friend. Third, which sentence could go in the middle of a paragraph about a picnic? A. The bus reached the park. You are shown these three pictures. A girl packs her bag. She walks to school. She enters the classroom. What is the correct questions? B is 1, 2, 3. Which of the following is a good closing line for a friendly letter? A. Yours lovingly. Lesson number 8. On top of the word. How old was Dicky Dholma when she climbed Mr. Everest in 1993? B. 19. The statement, these experiences have left a profound impact on me, refers to Tiki Dulma's yearly life experience of losing her mother and elder brother. What was Tiki Dulma's biggest anxiety when preparing for the final frontier of climbing Everest? Financial situation for Tiki Dulma's practice of 4 hours daily for her quest for the Everest demonstrate her see dedications and hard work. Dicky Dalma politically declined the Indian Army's compensation offer of a petrol pump because she believed see other families who sold bread earner was God needed it more. Lesson number 9. B.R. Ambedkar. She heard a loud bee cry. The puppy was struck and could not get out. Which of the following is not a common source of noise pollution? C. Trees. What is one health effect or noise pollution on humans? B. Hearing problems. Fifth, C. Bought dash umbrella because it was raining. B. And the Song of India. What is the correct solutions? B. A. C. I got out of bed. I brushed my teeth. I had my breakfast. What is the correct solution? She wore her uniform. She packed her bag. She reached the school. What is the correct question? ABC. The bell rang. The students entered the class. The teacher started teaching. What is the correct question? He sat on the bench. He took out his pen. He opened this notebook. What is the correct question? The bird laid eggs. The concert rose. She usually goes to school by bus. B is answer. Second question. I was doing my homework when the light went out. Third, they watched a movie last night. Fourth, we watched the match before you arrived. Fifth, she has been living in Delhi for 5 years now. The concert continues. One, by the time we arrived, the movies had already started. If he had worked hard, he would have passed the exam. She said that she had not seen him before. I will call you after I have finished my project. They had been waiting for over and over when the bus finally arrived. Lesson number 13. George poem. First one. Identify the verb in this sentence. He ran fast. B is answer runs. Choose the sentence in past tense. He played football. Which word is in base from play? What is the correct past tense of the verb go went? Which sentence use the verb correctly in the present tense? He goes to school every day. A great martyr ever thrust. What was Lieutenant Hanif Uddin's age when he gave up his life 25? The placard found among Hanif Uddin's belongings that simply said, "We change lives," suggests his clear understanding is mission and purpose. What did Hanifuddin's mother Hima Aziz do for her professions? Vocal artist. Hanif's willingness to go out of his way to help people and the joy it gave him demonstrate is selfless character. Hema Aji's statement, one's duty is the most important thing in life, instead in her children through her own action implies that words are less effective than actions in teaching values. The discovery he has been working her for the last 5 years. The cat jumped onto the table and broke the vase. She is married to a doctor who works should she answer. Fourth, he worked hard, but Andre, he did not win the competition. I will wait her until you come back. Lesson number 16. Based of the Tempest. First one. What was Mother Teresa's birth name? B. Ajanji Ganakshi Bajakshi. 2. Which city did Mother Teresa serve in for most of her life? Kolkata. What organizations did the found in 1950? Missionaries of Charity. Which award did Mother Teresa receive in 1979? Nobel Peace Prize. What is Mother Teresa most remembered for? Selfish service to the poor and sick. Lesson number 17. Colors of silence. Which of the following is the correct collection? Make a mistake. Choose the appropriate word or to complex the collection. C. Took a deep breath before seeking. Which verb does not calculate with attention? Make. Select the correct collection for business context. The company needs to cost to serve the decision. Cut. Identify the word one out in term of collection. Strong green. Lesson number 18. The blind boy. What is the prefix in the word unhappy? See un. Choose the correct word formed by adding re to write. Rewrite. Which of these means not agree? Disagree. What is the root word in unfriendly? Befriend. Which of these correctly shows a new word from using a suffix? Helpful. Lesson number 19. Scenes and hope of several. What was the main issue discussed in the conversation? B. Missed deadlines. Why were the project deadlines missed? Wonderdales. How did the employee handle the delay? Inform the silent and adjust plans. Activity 4. She has completed the project. Choose the correct passive voice. C. The project has been completed by her. Passive question number 5. The cake was being backed by the chef. C. The chef was baking the cake. Lesson number 20. Up to outer space tomorrow morning. Choose the correct collection. I want to make a decision. Second question. Which sentence use a natural word where make a mistake? Third. Choose the correct report speech. Ravi said, I am tired. B. Ravi said that he was tired. What is the reported speech from up? She said, I love books. She said that she loved books, which expression is commonly used with take break, the bird of happiness. In ancient days, what was the primary hardship faced by the people in the poor area of Tablet? See, suffering from hunger and could all our road. The old plague used to say that the bird of happiness was guarded by three old monsters who could kill a mom by simply blowing through their long beards. Question number third. What did the girl of the village offer Vijaya on his departure? Barely win. Penny. Question number four. When Vajila refused to kill Lawson's mother, despite the monster's threat, he demonstrated his strong sense of empathy and moral principle. The, trans- the transformation of the landscape after the bird of happiness gave their good series symbolism that true happiness is associated with living in tune with nature and prosperity. Thanks.